Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here, back to the OU ladder climbing. We're doing these battles live. I have been working on my team a bit. I've been keeping the Barbaracle, but I fell in love with Clefable. Ferrothorn is a good mainstay Pokemon, and I'm throwing in the Ditto for some absurd tech. So I'm trying to really keep with the Medicham. I've been using Medicham since October when the game came out, because I was like, this Pokemon has a lot of strength, and this is an amazing Pokemon. Ooh, an all-flying type team. That's going to be interesting. And yeah, so we're going to see how this one ends up going. Opening Medicham is a terrible idea in this one, flat out. But Barbaracle, there's a lot of problems with Barbaracle as well. Like, the weird thing about Medicham is it can work if they try to open the Skarmory or if they try to open this thing. Oh my god, how can I not remember what a Mandibuzz is? But if they open anything else, I'm going to have some problems. Let's go with the risk. So I have been talking with Seasons, and I have been talking with like Coffee and a lot of the other people. Coffee was the guy I ended up going into a huge stall with, and they opened Noivern, which is not too good for me. I can Scarf Imposter the Noivern and just kind of scout out with that and see how this goes. That's why I like Ditto. Ditto's an excellent scout for just absorbing absurd amounts of damage and like getting into some things. So I mean, now I see the Draco Meteor. I can turn that around into some kind of KO, and that actually could probably go good. They could go into the Mandibuzz, so I like Focus Blast is an option, but I am going to be Scarfed, so we're just going to see how this goes. Yeah. See, I could have gone for an awesome prediction there, and instead I just kind of play it safe, but that does backfire on me. And pretty much a lot of the battling styles I have been discovering with finding myself in all this is that I do make a lot of mistakes early, but I just try to kind of make gambles. That I go for the absurd plays, sometimes they fail, and sometimes they succeed. So we get a lot of switches. Ooh, the Therian Thundurus. Hey, I remember the last time this happened, I went to throw a Thunder Punch onto it. Let's go Fake Out this time instead. Because as long as like Talonflame isn't on the field, it's going to be good. So we can just go and throw the Zen Headbutt. If they go into the Mandibuzz, that isn't the worst thing that could happen. But judging from the damage on that Fake Out, High Jump Kick has KO potential. So I mean, if he switches into anything, it could be good for me. So there's a Thunderbolt. Oh, the crit! I should have been able to survive that, so that is incredibly unfortunate. But if I go into the Scarf Imposter Ditto, he'll just absorb anything I try to throw at him. I'm trying to really save my Barbaracle for when that Talonflame's off the field, but I think he's trying to save it against me. Clefable can get set up in this situation right now, though. So, I think that's going to be the big one right now. I'm going to go for the Soft Weld. Oh, he went for the Taunt. Damn. Packing all the hate against me. And that means I'm just going to go into Ditto, kind of sack that guy off and see what happens. There's the Thunderbolt. Hey! There's my Volabsorb. I get some health back. That's not bad at all. I can go for the Focus Blast right now and just see how that one comes through. Let's go. Focus Blast. I know it was resisted, but, you know, oh, that's a big hidden power. Now, the problem with my Ditto is it has hidden power Dark, so I can't turn around an insane, like, hidden power. But I can bring back Togekiss. So, let's go and Air Slash it up right now, and that's going to be a KO because I have that Scarf on my side. Alright. So, Skarmory comes in. Skarmory is not something I want to be dealing with, but I can bring in Barbaracle in this point. So, it's going to set up the Stealth Rock. That's why I brought in Barbaracle, because I'm going to break my rocks if I don't have the opportunity to set up right now. So, I'm going to go with that. And I get my stats. So, pretty much I'm going to have to double Rock Slide the Skarmory to take it out. Oh, he goes for the Whirlwind, though. Brings in the Ferrothorn. That's very unfortunate indeed. I was hoping he would try to do something else, but that is how this works. It gives me an opportunity to just set up rocks for myself, which does hurt that Talonflame a bit, and it might leave my Barbaracle ready, because I can switch in Barbaracle on the Talonflame and still maybe get a Rock Slide even with the rocks off. Like, that's why I just don't like getting that Talonflame set up. But there is a lot of, like, stall on that, so he does bring out the Talonflame. Yeah. So, I mean, here's where I can get my switch in with the Barbaracle and see how that goes. But the rest of his team is going to be hurt pretty badly by these rocks. So let's see how this goes. So there's that. Oh, Will-O-Wisp. That's fine. I can do okay with the Will-O-Wisp. You got a good prediction right there. I'm just going to throw down the Rock Slide. A lot of off-meta things I've been seeing. Like, I've been seeing Scizor with Defog. Oh, there's the Mandibuzz, though. Rock Slide. Super effective. I might be able to just go for another Rock Slide right here. And I think because I have the good amount of speed, 235, I'm going to see what this does. Yeah, I do get the outspeed and the KO, so interesting switch on his part. I guess he really did not want to lose the Talonflame. I mean, Skarmory is just going to come in, and that's going to be fairly frustrating. But after that, the only thing I have to take care of Talonflame is my Clefable. So I need to make sure that, well, actually Mana Buzz is gone, so there goes its taunt threat, and as well as the Thunderous. So, I'm going to risk the Shell Smash again. If he goes for the double Whirlwind, good on him. I just don't want to have to manually switch. You're going to have to force me out. I want chip damage. Oh, so he does go for that. That's whatever. I don't get my burn damage at the end of the turn. And I'm holding on to a Flamethrower on this Togekiss. You guys ask why I've Yawn and Roost? You never know when these moves can come in handy. Like, I've been able to use, even with the Scarf, I've been able to use Yawn, go for a switch, and then you just kind of regain some position. Roost is also, if I happen to come in low, I can like double Roost and then pop out really fast. Like, you just never know. I have them because I'm crazy. Generally, I don't use anything but Air Slash and Flamethrower. Even like Dazzling Gleam, which would be nice, I just don't think... I think if I would be using Dazzling Gleam, that Air Slash would be a better option. So it looks like I'm regaining this battle after that unfortunate crit on the Medicham. Staraptor comes out. He's going to go for the final Gambit. So, I still have Flamethrower. I might be faster, but I mean, this could be a great time to sack off Barbaracle. And we're going to see if I get a good read right here. Brave Bird, alright. So he does get the resist, takes a bit of recoil. That does let me come back in with, let's see, I can bring in Togekiss. I might be able to outspeed on that Air Slash and do better against, ooh, that Toxic though. Or like the rocks and the Toxic. But we'll see. So there's the Air Slash, get the KO. I might be faster than Noivern, so it's really going to be Talonflame on this one. And Noivern's going to be a problem for Ferrothorn, so it's going to be pretty much how, oh man, that Talonflame just taking a lot of pain right there. So here comes the Air Slash. Yeah, there's a Brave Bird. I'm okay with losing health right there. Now what I'm thinking, now this might be crazy, but I mean, it all boils down to Clefable. And if this Talonflame has Roost, I want it to be seated. Or I want it to where he can't pass up the Ferrothorn. I'm going to throw down the Leech Seed. Yeah, so he went for the Brave Bird expecting, I think, a switch or something, because if he went for the Flare Blitz, it would have done a lot of damage. So I was either going for a huge amount of recoil for the knockout, or just set up the Leech Seed and go for that play right there. So I think I made that work pretty well. And here comes Noivern. Noivern can be Pack and Flamethrower, so I'm going to protect, get a little health back, see what he's up to. And after that, it's just going to be a Moonblast from Clefable for the win. Not bad. So let's go and Leech Seed him up. Maybe I'll survive. Nope. That was kind of given. But I mean, he does have a Life Orb. He is hurting himself pretty hard. The Moonblast should be enough. This is where it kind of gets clutch, because I mean, I want a Soft Boil just to damage check. So I mean, I like playing it safe. I really enjoy playing it safe. So there's the Air Slash. Alright, if I flinch, yeah, okay, I got my Soft Boiled. So now I know I have the damage to survive 2 hits. Even if I do get flinched right here, you know, it might have been the safe play. So there's the Moonblast, super effective. GG. There we go. Alright. That's one battle. Let's go hop into the next one. Oh good, he's still in, so give him the GG. I'm at 1480 right now on the ranking, so will this be the battle that puts me into 1500? That would be pretty nice. Didn't really get to show off a lot right there. Like, the Ditto had a cool little Volt Absorb play, but I didn't really get everything I wanted from that battle to really show off my team. So we're going to see how this one goes through. But yeah, the name of the game is remove priority for that Barbaracle, do what I can with Medicham, and then the rest of my team needs to get a lot of cleanups. So, ooh. Now this is where I like playing risky, because I mean, I can open with that Medicham, I can hurt Scizor, I can hurt Mandibuzz, I can hurt almost everything on that guy's team. Oh man, and if it does get too bad, I can always just like bring in Ditto. That's why I like having Ditto. I can bring in Medicham, or I can bring in the Pokemon I think is going to be best. Like that. And yeah, it's going to be a pretty good save for me. So sometimes I like opening Fake Out, sometimes I just say screw it and High Jump Kick, and we're going to see if this works. Didn't get the switch, High Jump Kick KO, just like that. I outspeed on a U-turn, and sometimes people just don't expect the raw amount of damage that Medicham has. So I do like thinking about that. That's like a lot of my game. I'll throw away Ditto, I'll throw away Togekiss, I'll throw away Ferrothorn, I'll throw away a lot of Pokemon. Is this guy serious? I can bring in the Thunder Punch, and that's going to be pain. Oh, Dragon Dance? Come on. Thunder Punch. Yeah, I just think people don't expect me to stick in. I think that's like what makes my playstyle so crazy and so risky. I'll just High Jump Kick the Manectric. This might be bad, because that's going to be an Intimidate. Ooh, Volt Switch. Doesn't do a lot of damage. pretty much if he goes in on anything, even the Clefable, I'm going to be able to chunk out that Clefable pretty hard. Mandibuzz, you're making mistakes here, bro. So, I mean, ooh, so that was a 55%. As long as I don't miss this high jump kick, I should still be in a good position. And this is a Medicham sweep, apparently. Wow. Alright. So there's his Manectric. Lowering my attack even more. I mean, he can go for the Volt Switch all he wants. I can bring in the Ditto. And that's why I like Ditto. It's like, okay, something's threatening my sweeper carry Pokemon. I'm going to resist that pretty well. I do now have a Scarf Overheat. See, it's also good to see what options they have. I mean, this Overheat's going to be good against everything but that Clefable. I can Volt Switch out, but I just really don't want to take the damage. So, I mean, we're going to do a huge amount of damage. My special attack drops. Volt Switching from him. So, I mean, now he's probably just going to take that Clefable option. And I'll match... I don't like getting into Clefable matches, though. Like, that's where it starts getting insane. But at the same time, you know, it's not something I want to deal with. He's going to be a Calm Mind up. Ah. Now, this is where the mirror gets really awkward. Because I really don't have anything to handle Clefable, even though I'm using it. Clefable speed once... Yeah, I'm definitely outspeeding on a Medicham. So if I bring it in, go for the Fake Out, I might actually have a lot of damage to overtake this guy. So, because like, Medicham's all I really have physically. I could have also gone in for Barbaracle, but Barbaracle doesn't handle Fairy as well. So, I mean, there's the Fake Out. 21 damage, so that leftovers is nasty. So, I mean, let's do some math here. Zen Headbutt is going to put me at 120 base power. So that's going to do 3 times the damage. High Jump Kick is going to be 105. So, I mean, Zen Headbutt, if I get the flinch, that would be cool. Oh, wow, crit. Never mind. Or we just don't worry about that, and Medicham goes back to removing all the threats from the game. So, I mean, he could have sent back a Moonblast, but I think Togekiss or anything would have been able to take that one up. We're going to just see if I can go for the high jump kick from here. Survive. Alright, Earthquake. Yeah, that's fair. I can go into Ditto. He's on a balloon, though, so actually I can't go into Ditto. I'll go into Ferrothorn, just give it the good resist. And throw out the Leech Seed. Pretty much if he tries to go into Manectric for the Overheat, I'll still be good. So we're going to see how that one goes. So there's the Manectric. I mean, I'm not intimidated by this dude at all. So, I mean, watch. I protect this turn. He's going to whiff his Overheat. Leech Seed damage comes in. I sack off my Ferrothorn on the Overheat. Or I can even keep Ferrothorn alive and, like, switch into Clefable or Togekiss for the Absorb. Actually, never mind. I had that backwards a while ago. That I don't... I can bring in Ditto. That'd be cool. Let's just bring in Ditto. Like, I'd rather keep on to my Ferrothorn. So, there's the Overheat. That's going to go down. That's going to trade. And now I can just bring in the Ferrothorn against... Yeah, I'll bring in Ferrothorn against him. Oh, wait. Now I protect. There we go. The Seeds didn't... Ah, okay. He got the read he needed. Leech Seed. Oh. Well, he's going to switch into the Seeds then. Okay. So... Oh, the Seeds missed? That's unfortunate. Well... I'll just throw out a Gyro Ball in some world where I'll never survive that. That's interesting. In comes Togekiss to save the day. I can go for the Flamethrower. So Scarf Kiss comes in, takes it out. That's going to be GG. Right there. Awesome. Man, 1494 rating. Not bad.